Your job as a business owner, or your job as a potential business owner, is deciding who and who not to take business advice from. Hey, Callum with a K here. Who do you ask business advice from? That's a question we get asked quite a lot from university and college students, and in this video we're going to look at the good, the bad and the ugly when it comes to who you should and should not ask for business advice. Friends and family, other business owners, other students and business experts. Let's have it. You may turn to your friends and family first. That makes sense, right? And you'll probably get one of two responses. That's a great idea. Go for it. I love it. That'll never work. That's a terrible idea. Get a real job. And neither of those are particularly helpful because one of them may just set you up to fail and the other will crush you. You go, both of them are crushed. What you really want is some constructive, helpful feedback. And it's all about the way the feedback is delivered. And it's all about the person who delivers it. Have they got the credibility to give you advice? Have they got the qualifications to give you the advice? Now, I don't mean in terms of their education level. What I mean is, have they had their own business before, or have they been involved with startups before? Because unless you've been involved in startup world or helping or running your own business, it's very difficult to give constructive feedback and advice for businesses here and now. So you need to be so careful who you choose to show your business idea to. It's small and it's growing and it's so delicate and fragile and I have no idea what I'm doing with my hands right now, but just go with it. And if you show it to the wrong person or they say the wrong thing, they can crush it and that will be the end of it. Your job as a business owner, or your job as a potential business owner, is deciding who and who not to take business advice from. Part of what you have to do is filter out the good and the bad. And I don't think people go out of their way to give bad advice, but most of it is ill-informed. Helpful if I could speak. Just because your friends and family think you can sing doesn't mean you can sing, and the same is true in business. What they think is a great idea that your wee granny likes may not be the best business. It's funny when you launch your own business or even mention you've got an idea, everyone has an opinion, a suggestion, will give you advice, even if you don't ask for it, even if they don't charge for it. It's like your whole family and friends become this board of advisors instantly, even though most of them have probably never had their own business before. Instant experts. You need to be so careful of what advice you choose to listen to. Speak to your friends and family, and when they give you advice, maybe just nod politely and smile.
Like, whatever.
Because most of the time, you're going to have to ignore them. Because unless they've had their own business before, the advice they give you is probably not got much merit behind it. What you really have to do is go out and speak to potential customers, potential users. The truest test of any business is in the marketplace. So then, who do you turn to? Perhaps other business owners or other students that you know that have already got their own business. That can be a good thing because they're already doing it, yeah? And you can get some real insights from them on networking events to go to, business books to read, how they dealt with particular problems. And actually speaking to the right person can open up connections and it can save you lots of time and money. However, you're spotting a theme here, there are some things to watch out for. Sometimes other business owners don't know why they're successful. They just cannot articulate it. Even if they want to tell you, they just can't put it into words. They can't explain it. It might just be a thing they do unconsciously. Just because it works for them doesn't mean it'll work for you. And I would also challenge you to really think about, is this really working for them? Is what they're telling me really good advice or not? Will this work for me or not? Have they got credibility? Have they got experience? So great, they've been in business for 10 years. However, maybe they've been doing it wrong for 10 years. And the final group of people you may turn to are business experts, lecturers, advisors, professional services. There's no shortage of them. Mentors, gurus. Again, part of the challenge here is if they're telling you one thing, beware of that. So for example, legal people only see the world through the law, finance people only see the world through finance, marketing people only see the world through marketing. Again, I'm not being belittling or dismissive, I'm just saying that people have a certain bias, a certain lens they see the world through, so you need to be aware of that. What they're telling you are pieces of a pieces of a puzzle, a jigsaw, and your job as the business owner is to build that jigsaw each conversation at a time. And it's your jigsaw, it's your puzzle, you decide how it looks. It's a very special jigsaw, not like most jigsaws that only have one solution. Your jigsaw, for this analogy to work, your jigsaw is built by you. You decide what it is. And equally, if you don't like the piece of the puzzle that you're given, throw it away, give it to someone else, sell it. You decide what pieces of the jigsaw you listen to. This is a really strained analogy here. So people see the world through a certain lens. They can be useful. Those conversations are definitely useful. Legal aspects, finance aspects, marketing aspects, they're all part of the puzzle. I can't say this word today, puzzle. But any of those in isolation is not a good thing. So make sure you look at all aspects. And that's just it. That's the last thing I'd say to you. Take advice from lots of different people. However, be wary that if you speak to 10 different doctors, you'll get 10 different diagnoses. Your job then is to listen to all the advice, then probably ignore most of it. Filter it out. It's your business at the end of the day, so you need to decide what's good advice, what's bad advice for you. No one else can really help you with that. And that only comes through experience and time and through making mistakes. That's my thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Please let me know down below in the comment section what you think about business advice. Of course, you can always ask us here at Acorn Enterprise. We're doing one of these videos every single week. Student Enterprise TV drops every single Tuesday. And if you would like us to cover a topic in the future, please email tv@acornenterprise.com. So most advice should be ignored, including this video. It's a complete waste of your time.